that I'm attention seeking, because I'm using the talent that Jah give I. Bad feelings in their mind I'm keeping, but Jah continue to bless I and I. Them looking in my direction, judging me. Crisis, cause I live in crisis. Crisis, cause I live in crisis. We in a crisis, cause I live in crisis. We in a crisis, cause I live in crisis. Oh yeah, alright. A man needs loving too, kisses and hugs and a love that's true. Sometimes tenderness, loving arms, a little kiss and caress. And insecurity, a girl that's for him and for him only. I sing this song and it's new, cause all these little things I have found in you. Whine me, dine me, tell me that you love me, you're never gonna leave me. Whine me, dine me, tell me that you care and how much you miss me. Whine me, dine me, tell me that you love.
Where are some of the places that you've performed? You can include overseas venues, because I know you just came back from Canada a few weeks ago, a month or 2 months, something like that. So
Okay, so recently, let me go back a little bit,
sure.
if I can,
Sure.
to in the Jamaica days, because I think I need to tell you about the whole the chronology of my
Right.
musical development. So after leaving high school in Jamaica, after leaving the orchestra high school, I went straight into the hotels to play bass guitar. So I was never a singer. I was a bass player first. So I did that for about 3 years, 3 to 4 years on the North Coast, working in resident bands and that kind of thing, playing for cabaret artists, etc. Like back in them days, resident band thing in hotels was very popular.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a thing. So I did that for about 3 years, and I've got to tell you this story because I never used to sing. And the guy that I used to work for in the resident band, called Mr. Hart Richards, he always encouraged us as musicians to sing. So he said, I want each musician, especially ones at the front, so bass guitar, I want you guys to have a microphone in front of you every night. And I want you to learn to sing harmonies and even sing a song as well, or two. Because he's always saying, if the lead singer don't turn up one night, the show must go on, right?
Absolutely.
So he always encouraged all the musicians to sing. So, me, anything musical, I'm up for it. So I was one of the first one to ask my microphone. Got my microphone, started doing a bit of lead singing. Not lead singing, sorry, harmonies and stuff like that. Did that for about 4 years in the hotel. Then I got a job on the cruise ship. So I went on the cruise ship and I worked for Carnival Cruise Lines and Norwegian Cruise Lines, playing bass and singing harmonies in the band. And every now and then I would take one or two songs, along the way. And then after working on the cruise ships for about 5 years, I migrated to the UK. And when I came to the UK, there was no music. There was no bands for me to play. No reggae bands. I felt like I was in the wilderness. There was nothing going on in music. Absolutely nothing. For about a year or two, first couple of years I was here, there was nothing. So naturally, you do all sorts of different things, different jobs here and there and
Sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
Until there was an ad in a local paper, and this is before social media, way before social media. The ad in a local paper, they were doing a competition, like a singing competition, um, in a pub, like a popular pub, because there's a lot of pubs in England. There's a singing competition in one of the pubs, and my wife at the time saw it, and she said, "Why don't you go and do this? Like, why don't you go and try that out?" And I'm like, I'm not a singer though. I don't know about that. And she said, "I think you should, because I think you sound all right. I think you sound good." Because she heard me singing. We met on the cruise ships, and she heard me singing a couple of songs on the cruise ship. So she said, "I think you sound good. I think you should go and do it." So I'm like, "Right, okay, all right. What have I got to lose? Nothing."
Hmm.
So I went and joined this competition. Um, and yeah, they signed me up. And I remember the night. I don't know if you know a song called Mambo Number Five.
No, I
Lou
don't think.
Vega, a little bit of Monica in my life, a little
Oh,
bit of
yes, 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 yes.
Mambo Number Five was a big hit at the time. And I went and did that song and mash it. As the people have run up and down all about on the field. Because I remember the night I had my suit on, just like if you watch the video of Lou Vega, and you're like a suit on and a hat and everything like that, I dressed just like that. And do Mambo Number Five and the place mash up there. I said, what is this? Yeah, and I progressed through that competition. I had like heats. So every week I won my heat, won the semi-final, and I came second in the final.
Oh,
And
wow.
the same people who put the competition on, um, they signed me up to do gigs, like a management agency or an entertainment agency. And then I signed up with them and they started giving me gigs, sending me out here and there. And I'm still doing that now, actually. I think it's been a successful thing for me, um, you know, following that competition. So still doing that now.
Yeah, tell us about the gigs, though. Those of us who don't live in the UK are not familiar with, what these gigs are.
So in the UK, it's vibrant when it comes to live entertainment. Trust me. And like I said before, there's a lot of the pop culture the pop culture here is big. There's a lot of pubs, there's a lot of bars, there's a lot of live event venues, and everybody wants a singer. And so there's a lot of people here that goes out and sings like solo artists and stuff like that. It's a nice way to make money.
Hmm.
So that is very popular here, very common. And if you're good or people like what you do, um, or if you've got a speciality, which mine is reggae music, you will do well. So there's always work, up and down the country. So I go to these bars. I do all kind of events. I do bars and pubs, clubs. Some venues are big, some venues are small. So yeah, it keeps me busy.
Okay, great. I know you're busy too. I know you're busy.
Yeah. And you asked me a question. You said, where have I performed? So with this thing in England, I do up and down the country, and I've been to Spain before. I've done places like Dubai, um, yeah, different parts of Europe, but mostly in the UK.
And what was your experience like when you came to Canada?
Amazing. It was my first time in Canada. Never been to Canada before, and never been to mainland Canada before. I should say, because I've been to Montreal on the cruise ships, but that was just on the cruise ship. I've never
Yeah.
been to mainland Canada to spend any amount of time. So this was my first time, and it was absolutely amazing. Everybody treated me like I got treated well. I cannot complain, and yeah, it was just a great experience. Performing on the show was magical. When I saw all the people that I only knew or met on social media from my music. a lot of them turned out to the gigs, and it was just amazing to see them in the audience and the reaction and the whole experience was amazing.
Was a good one. That's nice. That's very nice. Very, very nice. So Marlon, tell us what's next. What's the next move in your career?
Well, you know what? I would love to be honest with you, I would really love to take the thing up one notch. So I would love to be able to do some bigger shows. I would love to do some festivals. Um, I'm gonna keep recording, and I would definitely like to do a hit song one day that everybody knows and loves.
Okay,
But
that's
yeah, my
something.
main aim right now, I would really love to do some bigger shows. Like I would love to be, I love to be on a big stage. A few times I've been on a big stage in like festival setting. Absolutely love it. Feel at home, and that's what I want to do going forward. I would really love to do some really bigger shows with lots of people in front of me and everybody enjoying themselves.
And I must say though that you have a lot of energy on the stage. You know, you're a good performer. You're a very
Oh,
good
thank you.
performer. You are. You are. Um,
I try and the thing is, I enjoy music and I try to, whenever I'm on stage, I try, I'm enjoying myself. I don't even have to try. I naturally just enjoy singing and just performing, and I think it kind of like shines through.
yeah,
Um, yeah, yeah, I love it.
it is. And what I love though is that your humility. Your humility. You know what I mean? Your humility.
Yeah, that's
That's really
what.
good. That's really very good. DJ Fireball, do you have any questions for Marlon?
Oh, certainly. I was about to say to my brother on the other end that boy, I also noticed that apart from you wearing so many hats, musician, performer, you do it all, songwriter. I just realized that you also, apart from that job, I noticed that you also into the health field. Or are you still in that health field?
um, Not at the moment. No, I left that. I left that vocation in 2017. But prior to that, I attended university. I think I started university in 2004, and I sorry, I trained to be an adult nurse. They call it at the time, so like a general nurse. So I did nursing for 3 years in university, um, doing my training, and then after that, I I had a job in the city hospital as a critical care nurse. And I did that for 10 years up to 2017 when I decided to give it a break and start my own business. So that's what I did in 2017 and bought my own business. I bought a bakery and I had that for 6 years roundabout. And I've only just parted with that now. So now I'm dedicated to my music. I've done these things that I wanted to do. Now I think it's time for me to give 100% to my music. This is what I think I'm gonna do for the foreseeable.
Sounds good to me, boss. So there, right, we cap it off with me asking that, boy, the amount of art you wear and, with that energy you have on stage and all of that, man, you were made for this job, man. So yeah, it seemed like you're going to take it on head on and just deal with it as you mentioned it.
Yes. And with everything that I've done over the years, because like I had all these ambitions. Everything that I've done, um, you know, my nursing, me owning the business, etc. They didn't come out of the blue. These are ambitions that I had, even when I was in Jamaica, working on the cruise ships, doing music. But you know what? Music has always been the foundation, and through all my training to be a nurse in university, throughout my career as a critical care nurse, and even with the business, I've always been doing music. Music never stopped. So I'm still doing my shows, still go on the weekends, still doing it right through everything. Um, but I've never really sort of like given music 100%, and I think it's unfair to music really because music has treated me very well over the years, and I think it's now time for me to dedicate myself wholly and solely to my musical journey.
I can see it in that direction, sir. It's a pleasure to hear you give a chance to anyone who would love to listen that Marlon Clarke is really a talented individual.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I like I say, I just do what comes naturally to me. And like I said, music comes naturally to me. Anything musical comes really naturally to me. And I just do my thing. I'm in competition with nobody. I just stay in my lane and do me. And you know, like I mentioned before, I predominantly do it for myself. And if people like it, it's a bonus.
Okay. I got one question here for Mr. Clark. Now that you mentioned that you're looking at yourself doing a lot of festivals and all of that. Now, how about you telling me who do you collaborate with as an artist out there, if you had the opportunity to? And you just have to throw off the top of your head because I've seen you do a lot of cover versions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me tell you who I would love to do a collab with. Love Luciana.
All right.
Love Luciana and love Berissa, man.
Good choices. Good choices.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, yeah. We're hearing. I'm hearing you. Is it their song that you like, or this type of songs that they sing? You know, why you'd like to collab with them?
If there, say that again, sorry.
Is it their sound that you like, Lucy and Beres, or is it this kind of songs that they sing why you actually like them? What exactly is it about them that you like? Why you'd
Both.
want to collab?
Them two people, especially Burris, my favorite artist from long, 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 long time. And I remember when Luciana, I mean, I've been hearing Burris since I was a kid, you know, um, from one step ahead from them time.
Yep, yep.
Um, and I've always loved Burris music, you know. And I remember when Luciana came on the scene, I was a young bass player. And I used to go around with bands, and I've shared stage with Luciana before. Um, our band played before him and the Firehouse Crew, and I was a bass player. And I remember when he just came out, and I saw him for the first time on that show, and I was just amazed. As everything about him just appealed to me, you know. Love the tone of his voice, love his songs, um, So yeah, there are other artists that I like as well in Jamaica, but them two stand out right now.
Okay. And I know after they watch this video, Marlon, they'll be at least giving you a phone call. I hope they're listening, watching when this video comes out on Reggae Bits and Pieces. You'll be getting the phone calls. So,
Yeah,
Luciana, everyone, Mr. Barris, we have a talent out here that says, I want to work with you.
tell them, send them
Yes,
come.
sir. Yes. So the phone will be ringing off the hook. Anything advice you want to give to the young talents who out there who seen you now and where you have actually done all for yourself? Is there anything you want to share with the young talents?
Yeah, I one thing I would say is believe in yourself and believe in your abilities. Find yourself and know what you're capable of. Be aware of your strengths. Um, Never depend on anybody's opinion of you or what people think of you to make you feel good about yourself. That has to come from within, and just do your thing. If you believe in yourself, you believe in your talent, just keep going, and eventually the right people, your tribe, will find you.
Thank you very much for that information. I hope they're listening too.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Marlon, where on social media can people find you?
I am on Facebook. I am on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. To be honest with you, if you type in Marlon Clarke reggae into Google, everything comes up. All over the place. And I'm relatively new to TikTok, but my TikTok has taken off within the last week and a half um, with one song, which I'm really happy about. I did a cover song of Tennessee Whiskey, a reggae cover of Tennessee Whiskey. Did not expect anything to happen with it, but I posted it on TikTok, and within the space of 3 days, it had 700,000 plus views, and my following went from less than 300 to now 4,900 followers. So
Wow.
I'm relatively new to TikTok, but it has taken off over the last week and a half. So yeah, I'm on all those social media platforms, posting my music and stuff like that. And people can find me. Like I said, if you just go to Google and type in Marlon Clarke reggae, everything is there.
Okay, including Spotify, right?
I'm on Spotify, yes. I'm on all the major download and streaming platforms. Got a few songs on Spotify, mostly original songs and stuff like that. I've not got much covers on there. It's mostly original songs. So on Spotify, if you listen to those songs are like the real Marlon Clarke coming from the soul.
Fireball.
Yes. Um, I'm looking at the time, and I said that boy, we had more time. We definitely will be speaking to Mr. Clarke, and I think right now we're looking at having a part two pretty soon because this conversation could go on forever. And being in the studio and having you here, it's such a great pleasure, sir. It's an honor to have you in the studio.
It's a pleasure to be here. I love the setup. I love the link, and yeah, it's amazing. Thank you very much for for inviting me.
Yeah, and
And it's
I just want to echo what DJ Fireball said. It's really a pleasure to have you, Marlon. And like I keep saying, you're very, very humble, and I know you'll remain humble, and you're gonna make it bigger than you are because you're an extraordinary musician.
Thank you very much, and I I appreciate the sentiments. I don't know any other way to be honest with you. So I am just what you see is what you get. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And they say you ain't seen nothing yet. How about that?
Yeah, but yeah, thank you very much for the well wishes, and I hope so because I think I've got a lot in me yet. I think there's a lot more to come out of me, and now I know that a few people like my music. I really want to give them more, if you know what I mean. So I'm now ready to sort of like spread my wings, and like I said, for the next at least 10 years, I just want to concentrate on my music. So I'm ready to go, ready to work, ready to collab. St. Barris and Lucy, ready for everything. And anybody who else want to come and let's do it.
and Mr. Marlon Clarke, our artist, performer, and all of the above. In closing out, I catch you off guard. We'd like you to just give you a piece of like a acapella. Since you always say that the ladies love the voice. So I'm going to ask you to close off and just give a little piece of catch you off guard. Let them hear the voice that they want to hear. And when they see in person, you'll be there.
All right. Your lips on mine are soft as dew. Your kiss is so divine. Your eyes are like the skies of blue and stars that brightly shine. Your voice is sweet like violin and warm like summer's day. I love you, I love you, I love you in oh so many, many ways.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Marlon.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you. And I wish you all the best, guys, in your ventures. And thanks a lot for having me. Thanks for inviting me. It's been amazing.
All right.
Well appreciated.
It was our pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have caught me, baby. You have caught me. And I've fallen in love with you. There ain't nothing left for you to do but to love me like I love you. Love me like I love you. You have caught me, baby. You have caught me. And I love no other one but you. We are young in age, so let's roll along. The future is here, my dear. Future is here, my dear. We gonna spend happy times together. We gonna live a life for each other. We gonna sound the trumpet loud and clear and tell the world of our newfound love. Tell the world of our newfound love. We gonna spend happy times together. We gonna live a life for each other. We gonna sound the trumpet loud and clear and tell the world of our newfound love. 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 We gonna tell the world of our newfound love. Tell the world of our newfound love. Tell